Hey folks, my guest today is Ahmed Shalabi. He's building a very cool tool called IU app. It's a marketplace for online seafood ordering. He operates the company since 2021 in Alexandria, Egypt. Has a mechanical engineering background with passion in tech, and he also has an MBA from the University of Northampton from back in 2018. Ahmed, are you ready to take us to the top?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, what's the passion for seafood? You're an engineer, but you also love seafood, I guess, huh?
Yes, I live in Alexandria, which is famous for seafood restaurants, and it's a seaside city. So we are brought up to love seafood and fish, and I've been my entire life. Um, Fish meal is the main plate in our family.
Mm-hmm.
So here come my passion to seafood. And in other words, seafood is not a great focus for similar apps in the market. There is a clear gap they are making in delivering seafood. So
And Ahmed, just to be
here
clear,
come
who is buying seafood on your app? Is it consumers like me or is it restaurants?
consumer buys seafood meals from restaurants, and I'm the middleman between consumers and restaurants.
How many consumers ordered something last month?
Around 70 orders.
70 orders?
Yes, 70 orders per month last month.
Okay. And how many restaurants delivered an order?
On board my application, I have about 25 restaurants, seafood and sushi, 20 seafood and about five restaurants for sushi.
And just to make sure I understand, so last month, consumers like you and me, 70 of them ordered something through the application. So you're just getting started. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. I
How
know
do you
it's
make?
a small number, but
Well,
we are
hey,
just in
I
the beginning.
don't. I don't mind small numbers. You have to start somewhere. Congratulations on the first 70. But tell me how
Yeah,
you make money.
I make money from commission on order.
Okay, what's the commission? What's the average order size?
The average order size around 250 Egyptian pounds, and
Okay.
my commission is around 15% of this value.
Okay, interesting. So how much money did you make last month?
Um, Roughly around 2,000 Egyptian pounds net
Okay.
revenue.
Okay. And what are you building this yourself currently? Do you own 100% of the business?
Yes, I'm bootstrapping
We love that. Where are you getting the money from to bootstrap?
from my savings.
What were you doing before this?
Yes, I'm working as a mechanical engineer. As I said, it's my day job.
So you still work as a mechanical engineer?
Yeah. I'm not a, what do you say it?
Full time?
Yes, I'm not a full-time founder.
Okay, well, when are you gonna pull out the safety net? When are you gonna quit the full-time job and go all in on the seafood application?
Hopefully, when I 3x my day job salary.
And are you married?
Yes, and I have two kids.
Would your partner kill you if you quit your day job?
Yeah, sure.
That's the real reason you haven't quit and gone startup full time, right?
No doubt.
Well, you have two kids as well, so you have to balance, right? You have real expenses.
Of course.
How do you grow the business? I mean, it's impressive you've gotten 70 people to use it last month. How did you get them to use it?
Digital marketing, just small campaigns on Facebook and Google Ads.
How much did you spend on Google Ads last month?
I spent around $500.
Okay, 500 bucks.
And same for Facebook.
Okay, so it's just you doing this right now, right? You're the only person on the team.
What,
is it just you right now? One person on your team?
Yes, one person. Yes.
Okay. So what's the plan? How do you get 1,000 consumers on the application?
bigger market campaigns, and I need a team. I need to hire a team for helping me in operations and customer acquisition. Just I'm planning for bigger market digital campaign and online campaign also as well, because offline campaigns are doing well in our market, but it's so expensive.
Who do you compete with? What's the biggest ordering app right now for seafood, or do you compete with like Uber Eats?
In my niche, there is no competitor because I'm fully dedicated to fish restaurants and seafood. But Talabat, having the biggest market share, also have some of seafood restaurants on board. So I'm not assuming them they are not a direct competitor, but you may assume that they are competitor.
How did you convince the 25 restaurants to let you give them orders and give you a 15% commission?
Because my commission is less than half what Talabat take from them. They are asking them for around 35% on order.
What was the name of that company? Sorry.
Talabat. Talabat owned by Delivery Hero Germany, the mother company, Delivery Hero, if you hear about it.
So Talabat is sort of like Uber Eats, essentially.
Yes, and kind of.
Okay, interesting.
We had Glovo once in our market, but they quit Egypt because Talabat acquired all the market share entirely.
When did you launch this business?
In January this year.
Okay.
7 months ago. But I have a good feedback from users about my service, that it's better than Talabat itself in terms of customer service and in terms of delivery, in terms of good application, simple to use. But still, customer acquisition is not that easy.
No, it's very hard. You do have a beautiful app, though. I'm looking at it right now. I can see your gray mullet for 80 Egyptian pounds, your Karus for 120 Egyptian pounds, and you can add to favorite, add to cart, right?
Yes.
Yeah, very cool. All right. Well, listen, this is a lot of fun. Now, do you plan to keep bootstrapping, or will you try and raise capital?
The budget I have for my bootstrapping is almost over. So
how much did you budget?
350,000 Egyptian pounds.
Okay, so 350,000 Egyptian pounds.
Yeah.
And where did you spend most of that on?
Mainly on the application itself. The development company. I'm renting the application from them with monthly fees, $500
a month.
A month, yes. Multiply this by 7 months now. So the biggest bulk of money went to the mobile application developer.
Who is the application developer? What's their website?
iCoders.
Okay, interesting. Okay, great. So what happens after you go through the budget?
Yes, I've just run out of budget, so I am looking for a fundraise. And if you can see Fund Institute, I'm an alumni from Fund Institute, and they are making funding lab, but they are seeing that I am still in the early stage, so they can't fund me at this stage.
How much do you want to raise?
For marketing campaign only, I need just $500,000 Egyptian pound.
Yeah. And guys, just so you know, if you're doing the conversion, he budgeted 350,000 Egyptian pounds. That's about 2,500 US dollars. So if he wants to raise 500,000 Egyptian pounds, that is effective about 4,000 US dollars is what you're trying to raise.
Yes.
What percent of the company are you willing to sell if someone gave you 500,000 Egyptian pounds?
I didn't calculate numbers, but I might give 2%.
2%? That's not enough. I don't get it. No one gets excited about owning 2%.
Also, the 500,000 Egyptian pounds is not that big number.
Yeah. No, I agree. Well, hey, we're rooting for you, Ahmed. I hope this goes well.
Only one campaign can eat that 500,000.
Yep.
Only one campaign.
I bet. Well, listen, we're all rooting for you, and I appreciate you coming on. I think it's probably pretty late there. So thanks for making time for me. Let's wrap up with the famous five. Number one, what's your favorite book?
My favorite book?
Yep.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Number two, is there a CEO you're following or studying?
The CEO?
Yep.
In my startup?
Anyone who you're a CEO that you're following or studying?
Elon Musk.
Number three, what's your favorite online tool for building a Yahoo?
I didn't hard coding Yahoo, but I rented, as I told you.
What's your favorite tool, though? Just any tool you use to build a business.
Visual Studio Code, maybe.
Okay. Number four, how many hours of sleep do you get every night?
How much hour asleep?
Yep.
7 hours.
And you said 2 kids, and you're married, right?
Yeah.
How old are you, Ahmed?
41.
41. Last question. What's something you wish you knew when you were 20?
I wish I learned coding.
Guys, there you have it. Daytime, he's a mechanical engineer. On the side, he budgeted $2,500 to launch a side project, a marketplace, an app to order seafood in Egypt, Alexandria specifically. Last month, 70 consumers placed at least one order. He made 15% commission. Average order size is 250 Egyptian pounds. So he did, call it a couple $100 in US dollars revenue last month. He looks to scale 20 restaurants on the platform. He just launched it, looking at raising 500,000 Egyptian pounds, for 2 or 3% of the business. It's about 5,000 US dollars in the next couple of months. We'll see what happens. It's just him right now, and it has been bootstrapped. Ahmed, thank you for taking us to the top.
Thank you.
One more thing before you go. We have a brand new show every Thursday at 1 p.m. Central. It's called Shark Tank for SaaS. We call it Deal or Bust. One founder comes on, 3 hungry buyers. They try and do a deal live, and the founder shares back-end dashboards, their expenses, their revenue, ARPU, CAC, LTV, you name it, they share it. And the buyers try and make a deal live. It is fun to watch every Thursday, 1 p.m. Central. Additionally, remember, these recorded founder interviews go live. We release them here on YouTube every day at 2 p.m. Central. To make sure you don't miss any of that, make sure you click the subscribe button below here on YouTube, the big red button, and then click the little bell notification to make sure you get notifications when we do go live. I wouldn't want you to miss breaking news in the SaaS world, whether it's an acquisition, a big fundraise, a big sale, a big profitability statement, or something else. I don't want you to miss it. Additionally, if you want to take this conversation deeper and further, we have by far the largest private Slack community for B2B SaaS founders. You want to get in there. We've probably talked about your tool if you're running a company, or your firm if you're investing. You can go in there and quickly search and see what people are saying. Sign up for that at nathanlatka.com/Slack. In the meantime, I'm hanging out with you here on YouTube. I'll be in the comments for the next 30 minutes. Feel free to let me know what you thought about this episode. And if you enjoyed it, click the thumbs up. We get a lot of haters that are mad at how aggressive I am on these shows, but I do it so that we can all learn. We have to counter those people. We got to push them away. Click the thumbs up below to counter them, and know that I appreciate your guys' support. All right, I'll be in the comments. See ya.